until the daughter took off her coat, revealing her fair arms. The woman instantly realized the girl in front of her was not her real daughter, but she didn't expose her on the spot. Instead, she turned to her husband and said she would personally take their daughter to school today. Half an hour later, the daughter suddenly walked up to the rooftop and jumped off the building. The homeroom teacher quickly called the woman, but she declined the call without even looking. Her coldness had a reason, because she had been reborn in her previous life. When she received that same call, she rushed to the school, but didn't make it in time to see her daughter one last time. When she tried to see her daughter, the teacher slapped her across the face and publicly accused her of being the one who killed her daughter. The woman tried to defend herself, but her usually gentle husband also stood up and condemned her for being cold and harsh to the family, blaming everything on her. Facing their accusations, she was left speechless. What shocked everyone even more was when the husband pulled up the daughter's clothes, revealing a body full of old bruises. The crowd erupted in anger, demanding she be thrown in jail. Soon law enforcement arrived at the scene. Because of the case's impact, the woman was sentenced to life in prison. A year later, she fell ill from loneliness and regret, but the moment she closed her eyes, fate gave her a second chance. When she opened them again, she was back to the morning the tragedy had begun. She held her daughter tightly, knowing she didn't have much time, but as she remembered the video from before, fear and confusion returned to her mind. She desperately wanted to know what had really happened to her daughter. At that moment, her husband had already made breakfast. He looked as gentle and considerate as ever, but her heart was filled with mixed emotions, because after reliving everything she had seen through this family, as her daughter finished breakfast and prepared for school, the woman suddenly stopped her, saying her skirt was dirty, and that she wanted to help her change. She then brought her into the room and carefully checked her body, but found nothing unusual. Deep down she felt the real problem might be coming from the school, so she decided to take her daughter there herself. Her husband's expression changed slightly, and he tried hard to hide his reaction. When she arrived at the school, she asked around about her daughter's situation. To her surprise, no one was bullying her, and her relationship with teachers and classmates seemed fine. As she was dropping her off, she happened to see the homeroom teacher and took the chance to thank her for taking care of her daughter, but then bluntly said the teacher would hurt someone. The teacher was stunned. Just as she was about to respond, the daughter interrupted her.